Yeah, because you can just
sense. That was stupid.
That's what I mean. Like, people don't got no sources. They just talking off the side of
mean,
their head.
it's a lot of smart, stupid people in the world, and unfortunately, a lot of them have money. You are just as much responsible for the information that you intake and choose to utilize as you are for having children. Some people it's 6 years, right, before you get that person out of your spirit, right, and you have to, I would say, kind of consecrate yourself, before moving on to another partner. That's why so many people end up in back-to-back bad relationships, because you haven't gotten rid of the first bad spirit and you introduced another one, let alone have children. I think it's not even about the children, to be honest. I think it's the partners, right? When you have sex with multiple people, there is a soul tie involved in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know all the
Absolutely
physical science and all that shit she was talking about. I don't know none of that.
Let me ask you this. Are you okay with a man who already has children? No. Okay, why not? Deal breaker for you? Why not?
Because I want my
Top 10 female rappers right now.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average.
Like, how are you going to demand that I give a certain amount? How are you going to demand that? That's crazy.
To say that you get more jobs outside of the Breakfast Club now, without mentioning that you get them because the Breakfast Club is right?
You wasted a half a year in the campaign, and so where she, again, matter of fact. Boy, 3 y'all back in this bed. If you don't know, yes, this really is the one that they call the magnificent one. 3-yard degree with a lyrical gun. I got the outcome. Throwing up my fist like black power. I will knock out all you cowards and devour, then put you on my table. Sorry you're not willing, and sorry I'm not able. Kinda like Abel, it's the Cain. I mean, Betty, yeah, you better respect the name. 3-yard degree, yes, that's he. I beat me, and if you don't know lyrically, I'm king, I'm supreme, and I'm reigning over those that wanna oppose. They can go and kiss my toes, but better yet, we can go and give them a black rose, and maybe God suppose they don't come close. We hear them bumping their gums up in the dark, but right now I got the mind and I let it spark. I mean, I got the night and I let that spark. You don't know what I mean? Yes, I let that talk. Get up, we'll leave you laid out. I mean, you played out. If you want to go there, please bring your blades out, because yes, I'm sharper than glass. If you really don't like me, kiss my ass fault. You better ask later, but right now you can see 3rd degree is greater. I hater, we will cut you out, then annihilate ya. Better yet, we about to do you a favor, put you in the back seat, give you no love. Like I said, right now you can't really see us. That be Quest, and I be third. And if you don't know, we dropping shit like birds. And lyrically, yes, I'm a rap nerd. If you're coming against me, that's absurd. And we let you out, and we springing out, sir. Yeah, we better go and let the real issue occur. What? Yeah, we here. What's good?
What's good, family?
Man, how you doing? What you say, man?
I said, what's good, family? How you feeling? How you doing?
Man, I'm here. As always, procrastinating. Well, actually, I had a lot on my plate this week. I had some deadlines. I had some stuff I had to take care of. And by the time your boy get to the crib, he be exhausted. So, I just wanted to just be mindless and lay out.
Nah, I hear you. It's like that sometimes. What's up, Scenario?
What's up, man? Hey, that's the homie I was talking about, man. Hopefully, he can come up, and drop some 3 cent with us, you know what I'm saying? Like, real cool dude.
For sure, man. Welcome to the fold. But yeah, man, it's been one of those kind of weeks, man.
I feel you, man. How you feeling right now?
Man, I feel good, brother. You know what I'm saying? I got home a little early today, so I did the same thing you just was saying. I sat around mindlessly and waited for the show. I almost fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
I was worried for a minute. I'm like, yo, I think homie fell asleep. I gotta kind of thump you a minute and check you, make sure you still, amongst us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, usually I be here early. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I was out there on that couch, boy. You almost lost me.
I don't know what they do to those couches, bro, but I feel you.
Hey, it just hit different than the bed sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It just be like that. It's okay. Nothing wrong with a good couch now.
Yeah, be like that. It be like that. It be like that.
Man, that's what's up, though. Hey, man, we made it for another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about this week's show.
Yeah, man.
Great topics.
Hey, shout out to NY from last week. It was because of you. We made a topic out of what you're talking about. Top 50 MCs or top female MCs. You know what I'm saying? So we carried it over to today. Thank you for coming through to the after party. Thank you to everybody that watched that after party, man. The after party actually went up more than the 4th of July show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was lit.
Hey, it really did. You know what I mean? We had fun last week on Saturday, man. It was actually a really, really good time, man. Engaging with the people in the comments and, just talking, a little free-for-all, man. There's nothing wrong. We have a lot of structured shows, but those free-for-alls be fun, too. You never know where it's at.
It was hitting, man. I had so much fun.
Absolutely. So what we got up, man? You got us some ratchet news this week?
I got some ratchet news. First, I want to thank for those who are watching on Facebook. Thank you. Make sure you hit the like, share, and you tap that screen. You're tapping the like, and you're tapping the love, tapping those emojis. If you're on YouTube, we thank you. We love you. Like I said, man, we got folks in Scotland, New York, Cali, all over, you know what I'm saying? And they be coming through showing love. So make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button, and the notification button. Like I said, we're 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? 7,800 on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So I thank you. Please, for the ones, the content creators out there, share this. Follow for follow, engage for engage. So if you're in those comments, we're going to hit you. We're going to engage with you. You know what I'm saying? Let's show love. Let's keep that dollar circulating and that love circulating. So, damn it.
Absolutely.
All right, yo. All right, bet. So, since my camera wants to act ratchet right now, let's just go ahead and just get into some ratchet news, man. And we shall return. You know what I'm saying? We shall return. Let's go.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Third Degree. We're back with more ratchet news. Well, some of it's ratchet, some of it's not, but we still got to speak on it. So let's go.
To talk about ratchet, Popeyes drops a McDonald's diss track because I guess apparently McDonald's is releasing a new chicken wrap, and Popeyes is claiming to be king of the chicken wrap, and so they used AI to create a diss track. And you hear Wendy's even saying, "Hey, can't even write your own diss track, huh?" It's crazy. What's up with these restaurants? This marketing stuff is going out of hand. Moving on. Shout out to LA Mayor Bass for signing an executive directive to help immigrants. Calls raise display of force. You know what I mean? At least she's trying to stand up to Trump. You know what I mean? So we give her props. But moving on. Speaking of Trump, he questioned Liberia's president, saying, "Such good English. Where did you learn to speak so beautifully?" Which then left Liberians confused and angry after Trump's condescending praise for your leader's English. Let me put this in English so you guys understand. He thinks black people are beneath him, especially Africans. He doesn't like you. What is there to be confused about? You know what I mean? That's just Trump. All right, we get it all the time. The ones who are below a certain tax bracket. You know what I mean? But moving on. Gervonta Tank Davis is reportedly arrested for domestic violence. Tank, you're supposed to take that aggression to the ring, use it against men in the ring. Whatever she's doing, just, bite your tongue, wait, schedule a boxing match, and then beat his ass, not hers, bro. Come on. Let's get it together. Moving on. T.I., Tiny, and OMG Girls punitive damage when cut to $1. I think at one point it was like $170 million, then it got cut to $75 million, but now it's like to $1 because they couldn't prove something. I hope it's not true because I want to see them win, but hey, $1, I would just toss that. Moving on. Men who lose their jobs and experience financial instability are 33% likely to be cheated on once the instability shifts relationship dynamics, study shows. Man, that's crazy. We'll talk about this at a later date. Moving on. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell, who is engaged to Coco Jones. Bro, you got yourself a bad one. If she can act, sing, and she just seems like she's cool, may blessings continue on both of y'all, and when you have a healthy marriage, salute to both of y'all. Moving on. Thugs, not my words, but thugs use dynamite to blow up grave and steal jewelry from an op who passed away 27 years ago. I mean, what's wrong with getting a job? Moving on. Android sales are growing 50% more than iPhone sales. I mean, we try to tell y'all stubborn heads, but y'all don't want to listen. Shout out to my Samsung Galaxy Ultra. You know what I'm saying? 25. So, you know what I mean? But it's just me. But moving on. You all can't be great. Moving on. Red Lobster CEO addresses the viral seafood boil controversy, announces updates. And that was quick. Literally after a week. And so he's pretty much adding sausage, Old Bay, Parmesan flavor, seasonings and flavors that us black people associate seafood boils to. Come on, bro, you're black. Introduce the white folks to some flavor. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably have repeat customers, huh? Moving on. There's a man claiming to be Jay-Z's son, and so he actually has a court date July 18th, and Jay-Z must respond, but Jay-Z's responding back saying that he is not his son. So, I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you think Jigga has his son? I don't know. Moving on. A list of U.S. cities with the most beautiful women is going viral. And it got Miami number 1, LA number 2, New York number 3, Vegas 4, and Chicago 5. All I know is that Atlanta is 13 and needs to be within the top 2 or 3. That's just my personal preference. But hey, we has to have been to 13 of these cities. But moving on. Faith Evans is sued by Valletta Wallace's estate for allegedly hoarding proceeds from a $100 million sale of Notorious B.I.G.'s catalog. Who's part of Miss Wallace's estate? You know what I mean? Because if the grandchildren are, I think they have their own estate with Biggie. I don't know how this is going to work. I need more details. We'll look into this. But moving on. Shout out to my favorite wrestler in the whole wide world, Bret the Hitman Hart. Not only for wearing a Raiders shirt, but for him loving chocolate. And I'm not talking about the cake. Moving on. Hey, yo, I see Cuz every day on KTLA when I watch the news, and don't he do like an evil sock puppet? You know what I mean? No diss, but I mean, he needs a better picture. You know what I mean? I don't trust the cat just from his look. But that's just me. Moving on. But speaking of evil, don't she look like something out of like It? Or, like Saw? But Gary Coleman's ex-wife fails lie detector test about his death. And I wonder if she's going to face charges. You know what I mean? Or I wonder if karma's going to get her. But moving on. Jonathan Majors checks man for boldly asking for his wife making good number as he should. Salute, King. Salute. But I kind of don't blame the guy for trying to shoot a shot. But, dude, come on. Respect. Moving on. They're saying that raising a child in the U.S. now costs over like $400,000. Jeez Louise. Almost $500,000. Hey, moving on. Shout out to Devin George, who's building a factory that makes prefab homes for low-income families. The factory will also create jobs for 315 people when it opens, with wages starting at $31 an hour. Salute to him, an ex-Laker. Moving on. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us is not eligible for RIAA Diamond certification, and that's right. But with that being said, Cat Williams says he's been a top 3 rapper from his first project, and I agree. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cat Williams and shout out to Kendrick, K-Dot, the king of the West Coast. And so his verse on the Clipse album. Moving on. Speaking of rap, I don't know who cuz is, Skepta. This is Joyner Lucas on new song. Why you rap like you studied at Harvard? I guess, when did it become an insult to be smart or to be Harvard educated? You know what I mean? Shows how dumb that nigga is. But moving on. Love and Hip Hop's Atlanta star Amy Luciano files for divorce from Dwight Howard after just 6 months of marriage. Sis, you ain't caught the memo? Moving on. TSA to end shoes off policy at many U.S. airports. About freaking time. Moving on. They killed that rumor quick. Janet Jackson and Maxwell caught holding hands at a Cabernet. You know what I mean? But that would be an amazing tour to see both of them. And if they did hook up, that would be an amazing set. But moving on. Judge Lynn Toller, ex-judge from TV's divorce court, shows off her flexibility. Like, for what? Moving on. Maybe she's trying to catch a young stud. She needs a young lad. Huh? Moving on. Bad Baby sued by American Express for over $640,000 unpaid charges she denies. Damn. Prayers out to the family of Big Boy from Outkast, as his uncle is unalived in a road rage shooting. Two facing charges. Prayers out to the whole family. Moving on. But last but not least, what do you think of the Clipse new album so far? And so far it got me feeling like just like this. Well, I'm Third Degree. Let's get into the show. Peace.
Anyway, I'm your boy Third Degree, and that's been your Ratchet News. Enjoy the show.
And we are back. Hey man, you good? If you good, Clyde, give me a thumbs up. If you're using your phone, make sure you got your headphones. It works better. You on your phone? I can't hear you, man. Just if you're on your phone, give me a thumbs up. If you're on your computer, okay. Well, we'll try it out, but it works better with some headphones on your phone. But yeah, man. So what you think of the Ratchet News, man?
Hey, man. First of all, why did that lady marry Dwight Howard? Like, what was that about? Like, I can understand if we found out, like, during the marriage that he was a little freaky boy, but, like, we been knew this. Like, we just, you went over there. The rumors was true. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, freaky dinky. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do this.
Man, I know off top he was different when he was pitching nuts during the third quarter. That's crazy. That's crazy work. You know what I mean? You down by 5, but you on the sideline pitching nuts.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Pinches nuts. What straight man pinches nuts? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't. What is nigga auditioning for, the Nutcracker? You know what I mean?
Man, oh man, that's crazy work. I was like, yo, what's going on here, man?
Yeah, that's wild work. Man.
But that's crazy, man. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for inviting me on, fellas. I appreciate that, man.
Hey, no problem, man. It's a pleasure having you, brother. It's a pleasure having you. We always like to have people up here with us. You know what I'm saying? Me and Third, we talk a lot. but you know, it's always good to get other perspectives, man. So we be encouraging people to come up here.
Definitely, man. I appreciate that, man.
Make sure
I
you
love
share
your
this out.
platform.
The only thing we ask is that you share the love. You know, we want people to come through and engage, and you know, saying get this show popping and get it on the road.
Oh, definitely. Okay, let me see. Let me share.
Also, too, since you're on here, you can share. There's a thing called destinations. I think if you look up top, I'm not sure what it is on your phone, but there's a thing called destinations. So you can share it onto your YouTube, onto your Facebook, your Instagram, you know, all that good stuff, your Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So,
what does it look like?
I don't think you could do it on the phone.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Yeah,
well, I take that back.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you got to be on a desktop or something.
Okay. Most definitely. I'll know for next time for sure.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna go ahead and put this up for sure.
That's the word.
For sure. What else?
You see anything else in that ratchetness?
Man, I'm feeling bad for my boy Tank, man. Man, he my favorite boxer right now, but he not focused. He gonna mess around and get knocked out,
man.
He almost did his last fight.
Yeah.
Nah, he not Roach. He don't have the power. Roach don't have the power, but man,
patting on him.
I hate to see it. I'm gonna feel sad, like when I saw Roy Jones get knocked out for the first time.
Yeah. Now, I think whoever over there in his camp, man, they need to like really have a discussion with bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are lifetime opportunities. I know you get caught up in the moments and being famous and all that kind of stuff, but bro, you gotta stay on task, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This can all go away. We seen it happen to Tyson. We seen it happen to so many other celebrities, man. You know, one bad moment, boy, you can't never come back.
But what you do when you got a boxer or you got somebody with a crazy talent that feel like they bigger than the program?
Hey man, nobody, you know the rules. Nobody's bigger than the program, man.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
That head get big, man. That head get big, and it is.
You gotta stay humble. You gotta stay humble.
That's what it is. You got to be able to be listening to somebody. You know what I'm saying? They got your best interest in heart. Everybody not hating. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's what a lot of people be on. Like, oh, bro, you just hating on me. Like, nah, I'm trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he arguing with his manager Calvin. Calvin seemed humble, dog. You know what I mean? Like, it's just you can't be arguing with your team in the corner. That. Nah.
Look,
he tripping
out. He got to get somebody because you can see it. It's starting to, you know, spill out everywhere. Like you can tell, like, bro, you doing too much.
Yeah.
Really, maybe you do need to sit in jail for a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He need to chill out.
You know what I'm saying?
That boy needs therapy, man. My light skinned brother need therapy, man.
Maybe crashing out. All the light skins
crashing out, man.
You know what I'm saying? Drake got whooped on. All the light skins are just crashing. They said,
crashing out.
Crashing. It's crash.
They done destroyed their hero. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no more light skin representation. So,
and they get them tears in their eyes like Terrence Howard, man.
Yes.
I worked on my light, man.
Oh man, that's
all right. So this is gonna be a good way. You know, I think Facebook is tripping. So
always,
you know, they like to hate on a brother. You know what I mean? But if you guys are watching on Facebook, make sure you guys are hitting the like and the share button, the love button, those emojis. Make sure you guys hit the comments. Hit the comments, please. Engage. Also, too, if you need to, just go to YouTube, type in "drop your 3 cent," drop your 3 cent, just how you see on the screen, and you know what I'm saying, it'll pop up there. Or you go to King3RDD, you know what I'm saying, go to my page, you know what I'm saying, to catch it there. I'll post the link on Facebook just in case, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't see nobody from the Facebook world yet. So
yeah, I just went over there to try to see what's going on. It looks like it's up though.
Okay, good. they like to hate, man. Be showing it
Yeah,
like 3 hours
it might
later.
not
I
just
know
be
what
showing
you mean.
everybody.
I know what you mean, my good brother.
Yeah, they
All
be
right,
shadow
y'all.
banned.
So with that being said, we're gonna start the show. Lay down some house rules real quick. Make sure that if you come on, if you're using your phones, make sure you use the headphones. They work great. They work as microphones, but also just know they pick up everything. So make sure that you're near your Wi-Fi. You're in a nice, quiet spot. Like Quez likes to say, this is a production. You can be clipped up and put out to the whole world. You know what I'm saying? We are worldwide, so we want to make sure that you guys look good, sound good. Also, too, we don't want nothing bleeding into the show. Also, too, if you did, it's okay to agree to disagree. Just make sure you keep it respectful. Make sure that it's all love. Everything is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that we just keep it all within fun and we keep it light. Anything else I missed?
No, I think you pretty much covered it. If you are on stage and your camera go off, you're doing something crazy, we just gonna move you to the gulag. That's all. That's the only way.
Bet.
True.
Hey, me too. You know what I'm saying? He kicked me off here too. I turned this camera off for a second. Hey man, hold on, what happened?
Nah, man. Apparently, I show you favoritism. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to yell at the kids real quick. You know what I'm saying? You over here yelling at the kids.
Y'all hear me good though? Y'all hear me good?
We can hear you good. You're in a nice quiet spot, man. So you good?
All
right. So before we start getting into the show, let's go ahead and show some love to the H teams of the whole 4 minutes of my videos. I knew I should have got on here a day before and got accustomed to this crap.
Yeah, I seen that when I logged
but we're gonna show some love. These are our commercials. If you guys want to come on, as a matter of fact, we'll start the first commercial. If you guys want something shown or promoted, you know what I'm saying, hit us up, drop your 3 cents at gmail.com. But we'll show you some love on the show.
This podcast deal is so cheap, it's practically stealing airtime. Small business owners, listen up. For just $25, yes, $25, you can get your brand featured on the Drop Your 3 Cents podcast. Here's what you get. 4 video ads running for 4 consecutive weeks, plus a full 30-minute interview to tell your brand's story and connect with new customers. Don't miss this opportunity to amplify your voice and grow your business. Drop your 3 cents with us today.
Hello, family. I'm Marquez.
Hey, you guys, and I'm Denisha.
We all want the best for our children, right? Security, opportunities, and a future filled with endless possibilities.
That's right, but here's the question. What are you doing today to create that future? Imagine building a business that creates generational wealth, leaving a legacy that grows even when you're not working, showing your children what it means to dream big and take action.
That's right. With PlanNet Marketing, we offer you the opportunity to earn income while still being present with and for your family. We show you how to invest in their future while securing your own and teach them by example what financial freedom should look like.
And don't just tell your kids to dream big, show them how it's done.
That's right. Comment below or
you can just message us for a direct link to our presentation.
Best Soul Food Kitchen is back, out with their $10 plates. You haven't lived until you tried Nova's Soul Food Kitchen chicken, then bite into 5 pieces of fresh hot, juicy chicken that's just bursting with flavor.
What's chicken? Too much. Ain't never too much.
That's Melvin's Soul Food Kitchen. You can never have too much chicken.
Yeah. That's it.
Try to get us a copyright strike, huh?
Yeah. They'll copyright strike my own music, so
That chicken place is in the Dino on 5th Street.
It's in the Dino, cuz.
Ooh, bro, I gotta go, man, because we ain't got too much left, man.
I mean, you ain't been yet?
All
right, man. So let me tell you. So, I'll give you I did like review. So actually I seen Homeboy up on the show, not on the show, but on Facebook. And I wanted to pour into especially a black business, saying that he was an upstart. So, he came on, he did an interview. Since that interview, he said he's been busy, man. So he's been posting, showing love. But I'm gonna tell you, honest review, the chicken is slapping, bro.
Slapping?
It's slapping. He get you 5 pieces of chicken, you get greens, macaroni and cheese, and then because we were on the show, he throw me some Louisiana crunch cake, all for $10.
All for $10.
All for $10.
Hey, you right? Hey, I'm gonna go check them out because they be charging you an arm and a leg for some chicken.
Mm-hmm.
$10. Have you been to Chicken George?
I don't want to. Their chicken is cool. Yeah, their chicken is cool.
Okay.
I went to thrill about the size.
My fault, good brother.
I went to thrill about the size, and their waffle could use some work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bruh, okay, I agree. That's why I was asking.
Then since drop your 3 cents, we keep it real up on here. So, what is your assessment of Chicken George's?
My chicken was little. My chicken was little, bro. And I ain't trying to badmouth them, and
right.
My chicken was little, dog. And I was looking for the mac and cheese. They ain't had no mac and cheese.
They ain't had no mac and cheese, man. They ain't no mac. All they had to do was put up the 3, the bat signal 3. I would have been in the kitchen whipping up that work. I could have gave him one and donated on GP. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you like your mac? You like your mac dry or you like it wet?
Pause.
Yeah.
I like.
I don't know how to answer this.
I had to pull a pause real quick. From my macaroni and cheese, I like it creamy. You know what I'm saying?
Creamy. Okay. Bet.
Yeah, I'm kind of like in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it like super mushy, but I don't want that super dry. You know what I'm saying? I gotta mix it with the yams kind of mac and cheese either. You know what I'm saying? I like one kind of in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want a little firm, but has some.
Well, you know how it is. Some people will claim like, "Hey, I'm the best macaroni maker," but they didn't. It's the same recipe. I can totally tell. If I can tell what it is that you put in your mac, you ain't macking. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta sit up here and I gotta guess, or if it got some flavor. You know what I'm saying? Then you're doing something. But but shout out to my grandma. She showed me how to make some mac and cheese. So you know what I mean? If she can make it, and I'm gonna use she can just use Velveeta. But I took that and I elevated and I used like 5 different cheeses in it. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
And I don't use egg. I don't use egg and I don't use flour as far as like a roux. You know, you can still make it creamy.
No need, bro. No need. Yeah, I like mine creamy too, man.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It got to slap. Mine you can mix with the barbecue beans, you can mix with the greens and the yams. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's supposed to do.
Y'all can keep the yams. Y'all can keep the yams, but I mean, I'm
what it's supposed to do.
Keep the yams.
Do we got to take away your black card, man?
I'm not big on the yams, my good brothers.
You know what? They're not healthy. They're not healthy, to be fair.
You like them?
Do I like them?
Yeah, y'all like yams?
Yeah. So people make. Well, wait, real quick. We'll two picking the yams. I'm gonna have to get on you, my good brother, and Miss Adoration. But first off, Clyde, this is Adoration. Adoration is Clyde.
How you doing?
This sister is holding it down all the way in Asia. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you.
She's originally from Baltimore, but you know what I'm saying. But she's holding it down in Asia.
Oh, that's cool. Nice to meet
But
you.
yeah, so to answer your question, flour. Yeah, people when they're making like a roux, they're making their cheese sauce. They use butter and then they use flour. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll use like some heavy whipping cream or they use milk. But I don't use flour in mine.
I use flour in mine because I don't like using eggs, so it just helps thicken. You know what I'm saying? But different techniques for different folks.
And miss me with that quiz.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. Yeah, it's not like it tastes like flour. You wouldn't know. It's just a thickener for when you put in your cheese sauce.
Okay.
Different tricks.
So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Quiz. Some people they don't know what they're doing, and you can taste the flour. That's what I'm saying.
They ain't cooked their roux long enough. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They just you got to cook.
And then since sometimes the mac and cheese be light and fluffy, like nah, man, it got to be macking. You know what I'm saying? When you stir that bad boy, and it sound like.
Yeah,
my players know what it know. When it sound like, when it sound like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I love my folks, man, but bruh, come on, a roux. You gonna really make a roux for mac and cheese?
Of course.
Absolutely,
on, man. That's doing too much, man.
Hey, I cook for real over here, though. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it simple. Like, I mean, I like my mac and cheese. Don't get me wrong. Like, I really do it. You feel me? Like, I know, it may come like people try my mac and they be like, damn, bro, like this is fire. I don't make no roux. That's a lot of.
But I hear you though. I hear you.
That's a lot of work.
But, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, making a roux is not that. It's not that hard, but you gotta definitely know what you're doing as far as flour.
You gotta know what you're doing so it don't taste like flour. So.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you adding flour. You know what I mean? Like, for what?
See,
what we doing?
So Sanders, Shavaria Sanders. When you take a bite, the cheese should be cheesing. That's right. It should have some good cheese.
That's wife.
It should have some cheese pull, right? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the queen.
Shout out to the queen. Hey, what's up?
If it don't taste like it's so unhealthy, you can pass out. It ain't it.
That's high five, adoration, high five. You know what I'm saying? High five right there. You go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to send you a plate, man. We know they ain't got none over there.
I'll be feeling bad for adoration. I want to fly her out so bad, just give her some nice home cooked soul food. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right in Thailand, and I fly there like every 3 months. I got my auntie. Her name is Soul Mama, and she be cooking for the entire Black community like every other month. So I'm good.
I gotta visit Soul Mama with a name like Soul Mama.
She's American. She's American. Yeah.
One of our friends, he just moved. It's crazy. You're in Thailand.
So I live in Taiwan, but some of my family lives in Thailand. So I fly out there. I was just there for my sister's wedding. So we did the wedding and then the holidays together. And yeah, my aunt took care of me.
That's cool.
Yeah, I lived there for a long time.
It's a flux. Like there's a lot of we actually have a homeboy. He's actually moving to Thailand today.
Wow. No way.
Yeah,
that's
today.
Crazy.
He said, I'm done with America. I'm out.
Wait. So your wife heard of Soul Mama? She said, I heard Soul Mama is fire.
Yes, she is.
Soul Mama.
Yes, she is.
Hey, with a name like Soul Mama, I'm trying to get a taste of that.
I want to buy the food. Breast on fire.
I'm telling you, if you end up in Bangkok, you
we seen your lobster back, Rob. You know what I'm saying? You have too much dip on your chip, man.
Yeah, man, we don't no lobster over here because I seen her travel to cook and bring her. Okay, well, we got to see what's up. Mm-hmm. How do I pay for marketing in the show? Well, just go to dropyour3cent@gmail.com. Let me put this up. I'm trying, but buy me some marketing. Yeah. Hold on a second. I got you, man. So this is the email. Dropyour3cent@gmail.com. Quez, I think Quez dropped the price of 25 bones. You know what I'm saying?
$25, man. You get 4 weeks.
We'll run you an ad.
And 30-minute convo. Yeah, you get a 30-minute spot on the show and 4 weeks of us running your ad. All for $25.
And doing that, you can send me your flyers or posters and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And so, how about you message me a Venmo? I don't do Venmo. You know, man, I do Zelle and I do Cash App. You can Cash App Uncle Third so I can get to drop your 3 cents, or you can Zelle me if you got my number. You know, so just do it like that, or we do PayPal too. So
you gonna advertise your mac and cheese?
Oh, Negro, please don't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's not, because we're gonna create a. We're gonna do a show, right?
Gentrification, Rob. No,
we gonna do a show, right? We're gonna do a show. And then we're gonna have a mac and cheese cook-off, you know what I'm saying? And the king gonna have to step off his throne real quick, you know what I'm saying? And just hallelujah, bless you with some flavor. You know what
I gotta hey man, I gotta see about this. Sometimes, man, you know somebody talking about their mac and cheese, and then all you taste is noodle.
Right.
Yeah, that ain't it over here. Hey, I'm only saying it's the people that hype me up, man. I literally get paid. I get paid to make people's mac and cheese. They'll literally tell me what I got to give you, how much, give me the ingredients, whatever you need. And I've had to make whole pans and 2 pans and whatnot. I've had to cook for folk. My lasagna, you know what I'm saying? So
that's you do the lasagna too?
I do lasagna too.
Oh, so you know how to make mac and cheese for sure. If you do the lasagna, you know how to.
You know what I mean?
No, I see it.
But I don't know. This dude over here is like a certified cook. He might come over and shut me down. But you know, I learned from my grandmama. She from the South.
I ain't saying nothing, man. I ain't saying nothing. Y'all said cook off. I didn't say nothing.
Listen, we did one of those out in Dubai.
Just show up with my pots and pans, man.
And this is the rule for cook off, y'all. Listen.
He's got to pop out and show niggas. You know that?
Everybody use the same pan, and nobody can know who cooked anything. Mix the pans up.
Mix the pans up.
Blind.
I like that.
We had a big house party around my sister versus my other sister's now husband cook-off, and they made all these dishes, and we brought together the entire community, and we did a live blind tasting. It was so much fun.
You done put an idea in my head for sure.
Hey, shout out to Rob. Rob can actually make some good brisket. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he definitely smoked some good brisket. He be on there smoking. So, but enough about this food. You know what I mean? Shout out to Melba's. It's all Melba's fault.
Hey, right. We went down the whole thing.
Chicken George, we love you, Chicken George. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, red beans and rice, not the refried beans and rice. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? The potatoes, you know, work on your potatoes and the gravy. I'm a cat that loves gravy. So give us some good country gravy. You know what I'm saying? Chicken's decent, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But definitely Melba's. Shout out to Melba's.
Shout out to Melba's. Melba's, I'm pulling up. I'm going to see about this chicken.
Hey, man, he's Kevin Mercer. Let him know. Hey, let him know that you got it from the show. Say, hey, I was on Drop Your 3 Cent with Third and Quez and them. They told me to come check you out. He gonna take care of you. He might bless you with some cake.
Ooh, all right, bet. Say less.
Yeah.
Hey, for sure.
And then the ribs are good. And then Jess likes she likes the fish.
Oh, they got. Oh, okay.
Hey, Rob, when you come on, man, I got the link in the. He said about the Zelle. Hey, so definitely. So make sure that you come on, man. I got the link. We're gonna talk about tonight's topics. We got top 50 female MCs, actually top 10 female MCs. We got kids. Is it a deal breaker if your partner doesn't want none? And then we're going to talk about the Clipse album because the Clipse album dropped today. And when I tell you that it stayed on repeat, while I was doing some work, it stayed on repeat. You know what I'm saying? And there was no skips. No skips. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about that too. So with that being said, Quez, I know I haven't did it in a minute, but go ahead and you know what to do.
Well, shoot, this show has been a while, but Third, what's your word of the day?
Third's word for today is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Of relating to or being a subject. Of relating to or arising within oneself or mind, personal, subjective point of view. So with that being said, I mean, we have all these lists that always pop up, you know what I'm saying? Who's the greatest, who's this, who's that, who's this, and da. But at the end of the day, it's subjective. You know what I'm saying? It's all about preference, what you prefer, with the criteria that you create within your own mind that creates standards that gives you these lists. So, you know what I'm saying? But we all do it in the fun of sport. You know what I'm saying? Like as if we're talking about you know, the Lakers or the Bulls or the, you know, whatever. You know, you rep your team and you rep it well. So whatever it is, it's subjective. So however you feel about it is how you feel, and that's okay. However the next person feels, they don't necessarily have to agree with you, but we can have fun debate and fun banter. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. It's just all love.
Man.
All right. So with that being said, what's the first topic that we should dive into?
Man, let's get into that list. You know what I'm saying?
The female rappers?
Yeah, I think we can get into that.
All right. So shout out to NY. I hope you're watching. You know what I'm saying? He was a dope brother, you know what I'm saying, young, but he inspired this. So top 50 female rappers. You know, there's been a lot of talk going on about who's the greatest, who's not, and whatnot. So I don't know. So Quiz, go ahead and give your top 5. No, you know what? We'll let Adoration, we'll let Clyde start first.
Okay. Ladies first.
Well, Clyde, you go then.
Oh, ladies first.
Excuse me? No. I know that there's a lot of female rappers out there.
Denisha says she's gonna type hers in the chat.
You know
Queen,
what?
you got the link. You can come on anytime you want, Queen, if you can. But yeah, type yours.
I'm not gonna lie. Like right now, so it's tough. This is a tough question because, you know, I came in, you know, the 90s rap was everything to me, you know what I mean? And then we slid over to the early 2000s was hot. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. There has never been a Nicki Minaj before Nicki Minaj.
Whoa, hold up.
There's never been a Nicki.
But since you say that, Clyde, right? I think Billboard or something like that dropped their 50 greatest female rappers of all time. And I can't get into all 50. So we'll do top 10. Okay?
Okay.
Number 1, they got Nicki Minaj. Number 2, they got Lil Kim. 3, they got Missy Elliott. 4, they got Queen Latifah. 5, they got Lauryn Hill. 6, they got Lisa Left Eye Lopez. 7, they got Da Brat. 8, they got Eve. 9, they got Foxy Brown. 10, they got Cardi B.
Nicki different. Nicki spit like she can spit like a man. She can spit like a woman. Nicki different. She's been different from day one. And I know it. I know y'all gonna give me the side eye, but Nicki different, dog. She an icon.
I can get with that in a way, but I don't know.
And then, but I mean, nobody want to give it. You know, that's just like, but see, at the same time, it would be kind of like giving somebody the GOAT title from this generation to y'all. That's probably why y'all looking at me with the side.
No. I'm good. I understand, because the thing is too, like, you have to understand about me too. I'm quite young, so I know some of these rapper ladies from the past, but sometimes their style doesn't completely fit with what I'm.
Adoration in her 20s.
Like, I like me some Cardi B.
Oh, okay. Bet.
Wait. Say one more time. Who do you like?
I said I like me some Cardi B.
Okay.
I wasn't even allowed to listen to rap when I was younger, so I started listening to stuff when I was like a teenager. So y'all gotta understand. You know what I mean? My generation, it doesn't. And I mean, I've heard the stuff. I'm not saying it was good. I like Eve.
Yeah, Eve's dope.
Queen Latifah,
she's my number 3.
She was big, but I never really liked her style. I'm just being honest. Don't shoot me. I never really liked her style. I'm a rapper too, so I got, I'm a little pious.
Oh, you a rapper?
I am. I'm gonna drop something.
Okay. We
got drop 16 right now, so we can add you to the list.
Not on my glitchy internet.
Okay.
It's not glitchy tonight, though. Hold up. The Queen says my top 5 female rappers: Raw Digga, Lauryn Hill, Nicki Minaj, Queen Latifah, Eve.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's a solid list.
That's a solid list.
That's the solid list.
She came with right.
Solid list. Nicki Minaj is not going in my top 5. I hate to disappoint y'all. She's never gonna be there.
So, Nicki, wait, let me. Well, go ahead, because.
Oh no, you can talk. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. She's never going in my top 5.
We gotta give the only reason because we gotta give Nicki number 1 because female rappers ain't never that even from the past haven't reached the pedestal of Nicki Minaj.
I mean,
is
that because she's a good rapper?
You can say Lauryn Hill, but she lacks albums.
But I'm saying, are we saying that because she's actually the best rapper? Or are we just saying it? Because then this is the problem we just ran into last summer where numbers meet talent and numbers don't hold up against talent.
So you don't think she's talented?
I don't think she's talented enough to be number 1.
Like, I love Rod Digger, but she's not better than Nicki.
I would put Rhapsody over Nicki.
That's true. That's true.
Rhapsody
I would put Rhapsody over Nicki.
How do I see
I would put
Lizzo
Rhapsody over Nicki too. I'm with you on that one.
But see, the only thing about go ahead.
No, I'm saying, how is Iggy Azalea and Lizzo on the list? I don't even see Coi Leray.
Coi Leray?
Right.
Iggy Azalea and Lizzo are on the list. I said, why do I see them on the list and I don't even see Coi Leray? That's just
I'm about to pull a Soulja Boy Drake. Drake.
What?
The one that gotta hide the kid from the world, but not the world from his kid, Drake.
I'm trying to tell you.
Coi Leray. You know what? Wait. You know what? I'm gonna have to kind of agree with Adoration on this one. Yeah, you could take Iggy Azalea and her non-writing ass, and you could put Coi Leray up there. You know what I mean?
Nah. I'll take Iggy over Coi Leray.
That's terrible.
I'll take Iggy over Coi Leray.
Oh hell no!
I've heard Iggy on Grand Hustle mixtape spit better than Coi Leray off top.
What?
Iggy?
Forget mixtape. She's bad on a pre-recorded album. I mean, respectfully.
Man.
In my opinion.
Name one song that Coi Leray has that's memorable besides "Ooh."
Please don't get me started. I mean,
I'm gonna check her out just for you. I'm gonna check her out.
Coi Leray is dope. She got her own little style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
when people say stuff like that means they can't rap.
How is
man, she can actually spit. I don't know. Well, let me take this back. She's a good rapper. MC, I don't know. I need to hear her in a cipher.
I'm sorry, MC. Okay, I'm thinking about rapper right now, y'all.
I'm just or Little Mama.
Who?
Or Little Mama.
No, Coi Leray better than Little Mama. Little Mama's a dope actress. You know what I'm saying? But Coi Leray's better.
Damn.
She got bars.
Not better than my lip glosses.
Yeah, she's better than that. She's better than that. Hey, she got that. Oh man, let me see. She got some. For me,
I did have Nicki Minaj number 1.
Okay, Nicki.
Lauryn Hill number 2.
2.
I had Eve number 3.
3.
I had Foxy number 4.
4.
And then 5. That's tough. 5 is tough. Because I like MC Light. It's a tough one between MC Light. You know what I mean? I might have to put MC Light number 4.
You should probably just put her number 1 and move Nicki off that list.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
She dope. You know what? And then I did like Angie Martinez back in the day, but she get an honorable mention.
She had a one-hit wonder, bro.
I don't know who that is.
But she used to spit though. She's
the one. What up, Queen?
Hey.
I had to come right quick and tell you my top 5 and why.
Let's go.
Because it was different eras of hip hop. So I said Queen Latifah because even though she was out when it was like Moni Love and MC Light and all of those ladies and the ladies first ladies, she was the best one out of them. You see what I mean? It's always cycles in hip hop. It's always cycles in music. The reason why I said Lauryn Hill is because she's a triple threat. Like she said, she's like two Cleopatra. She can rap, she can sing, she can act, she can do all of that. And for that reason, she's definitely always going to be in my top 5. If she's not my number one, she's my number one. She's always going to be in my top 5. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, people studied that. They're still studying that album.
Wow.
I studied
that album from first to last. And it came out when I probably like in the 7th grade. I don't know. Maybe I was in the 8th, 9th. But I had that album. The CD. The reason why I said Raw Digger is because she was a lyricist. A lot of people don't even know about her, but she was a lyricist that at her time when she was out, she was killing it, like with Mob Figures and all that. Because I listen to I'm a music head. I'm a hip hop head, and Raw Digger's time, the way she spit and things she was talking about, a lot of females wasn't. Or wasn't yet. You know what I mean? So that's why she would always be in my top 5. And the reason why I put Nicki Minaj in my top 5 is because people may have whatever opinion they want, but the girl is smart. She's brilliant. And she can switch up her versatility when she raps. She can rap all different styles. She can reach out to all different types of people. She's not always talking about, it don't matter. She's not always talking about the same thing. She can actually talk about different things and different experiences and paint pictures and articulate. That's why I like her.
You want to know? You want to know? I got to rebut a little bit. Nicki Minaj's problem isn't the fact that she can spit. You know what I'm saying? Because she can. She actually has a brilliant flow. Where Nicki Minaj actually has a problem is because her songs are weak. You know what I mean? Like a lot of her songs aren't really impactful. You can't give me a classic Nicki song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she got some.
You know what I mean? Nicki. I'm not gonna lie. Nicki low key held it down for female rappers. She kind of wrote the blueprint for Cardi B, Lotto, all of them. She wrote all that. Even it's so crazy because she got the blueprint from Lil Kim, and then she put her swag on it and made it better.
She did. And it was a lot of different rappers out. Like Lil Kim will always be one of my favorites. One that's unspoken of is Trina. Her Diamond Princess album, when I was in high school, was like my favorite album. It was very, very raunchy.
Trina actually came on number 11.
11.
Yeah. Trina okay. See,
she got an honorable mention.
List. But yeah, Trina, that's another one. And looking at it, this is people who shouldn't be up on that list. But
girl, I'm telling you,
I can't believe they got my girl Raw Digger way number 46. But at least
they got Fergie. They got Fergie.
Ooh,
Fergie?
Hey, yo,
that's what
you
I'm
know
talking
what?
about. This is crazy.
My lovely lady lumps. I don't know who made this list.
I forgot about Young Ma.
I'm sorry.
Young Ma. Young Ma, dope. She dope. She ain't in my top 10, but she dope.
That's what I'm saying.
She got to be in the top 10. What are you? Come on,
Why is she close to Iggy? Why is she close to Iggy?
Come on, man.
She ain't in my top 5.
I'm looking at
so
I can respect that.
So my top 5. You know what I'm saying? Lauryn Hill.
Off top.
Lil Kim. I opened up for her. So Lil Kim, classic. MC Light.
For sure.
Raspity.
For sure.
Oh.
That 5 spot be hard.
It'd be hard. Because sometimes I'm gonna put I want to put like Left Eye there, but then also the Brat, who I've opened up for too. The Brat, Left Eye. I just heard Left Eye on Roughneck. You know what I'm saying? Left Eye was supposed to be on Roughneck, and she bodied it. And for me, I think Left Eye, my personal opinion, she is the female equivalent of Pac. She has a delivery that is like unmatched.
Yeah, I think you went a bit far with the Pac.
Man.
Well, she does have
a good. You went a bit far with Pac.
I did ice cream shrug. What?
Hey, I wouldn't say all that, brother.
No, I said delivery. I said delivery, not subject matter. I said delivery. The way that she spits, how she rhymes.
Because she'll definitely paint a picture, especially like in her "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls" songs.
No, it's literally the way how she raps. Like, you know, she raps from the gut, and she can hold her own against dudes. She can actually spit. It's like ta 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 ta. Her cadence is nasty. Her delivery is the same way of Pac. Pac got that delivery where it's just like da 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 da. He can just hit you with his delivery. That's all I mean with that. I'm not saying like, you know, she's like, you know, a subject matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know what I mean? Because she didn't get a chance to expound on that. But
it's rough to give. It was rough to give Lauryn Hill that spot. It's rough because when you think about solo albums, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, there's a lot of speculations. Lauryn Hill didn't write. She didn't write the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
What? Stop. Who wrote it?
No, there was a lot. There's a lot of speculation. Check it out. There's a lot of people that didn't get their credit.
Okay, Clyde. I'm gonna have to put a pause. Now, this is the same Lauryn Hill that was with the Fugees. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. So I'm not talking about the score. I'm talking about she's with the Fugees from the first album, then the score, and then she catapulted. She's the same one that dropped Lost Ones. So because there's people who probably played on the album, or they maybe came up with a hook, or they may have, like, you know, did the trombone or whatever like that. Come on, we're not taking away from
They was in the back playing the tambourine. They was in the back playing the tambourine and shit.
Like, nigga, just because you played the bass, don't mean you wrote her bars. No. When you look at her publishing in her song credits, is listed as Miss Lauryn Hill, so we ain't gonna do that.
Okay.
That woman can spit.
Okay.
That's what
Go back and listen to the score. Go back and listen to the score.
I love the album, but there has been some speculations about Lauryn Hill. You feel me? And I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it at that. All right.
There will be no Lauren Sweat today. He just kicked him off the show.
Oh, you did that? No.
Bye. There will be no Lauryn Hill slander on this show.
God.
She's safe.
She's
safe.
You know what though? She's just resting in peace over there.
What?
She's resting
in peace?
Oh.
Do you hear her putting anything out?
Yeah, she just did Essence Fest. You know what? Love you, Adoration.
Hey. Damn. This bro is going crazy.
Do you hear her putting anything out?
No.
Okay.
No.
What does that mean? See, this is what I hate about these stupid lists. Because we talk about bodies of work compared to who's relevant right now, who got the most numbers. Now, we're talking about who is the best at their profession. We're not talking about, you know what I'm saying, who's at the top of the billboards. Yeah, hey, you know who? Hey, but listen, and using your logic, McDonald's is the best burger place on the planet.
They said we're doing burgers a day.
Lie.
And
they sell the most burgers. They're the most consistent. There's one in every country.
They're the most relevant too.
But we're not talking.
Exactly.
But I mean that wouldn't be. It doesn't equate because for the simple fact.
But what I meant was he said leave her legacy basically alone, and I'm like that's fair to do because not like she's putting anything out, so we can't like trash her on a new platform. Like she did it already. It's done. It's concealed. She whatever.
What's Nicki album right now that's popping?
How many does she have?
It don't matter.
How many does she have?
I said, I'm using your logic now.
She has a lot of albums.
I said, what is popping right now?
She has a lot.
But yeah, she actually does.
But
See,
we're
that's the
talking
thing, though.
about
Remember,
a body of work.
Hey, so, speaking of bodies, wait. Speaking of bodies, I mean, I know a female rapper on this here list that caught a body and Nicki Minaj, and her name is Remy Ma. Was she there?
Remy Ma.
Remy Ma.
Oh, I like her.
Remy Ma can't make a song.
She can rap though.
Annie up.
She can rap, but she can't make no
Annie
song.
Remix. I can give you that.
Yeah, she too busy cheating all the time.
That's just like saying. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You got time to be writing no songs.
I mean, it's not fair because it's just like saying a freestyle rapper can eat a regular commercial rapper.
Well, I thought Nicki had parts, so I thought Nicki could spit, right? You know what I'm saying? Lil Kim kind of bodied her too. But no. Nicki is dope. But for me, top 5, I don't know. I don't know if I can put her in my top 5.
And she sing.
No, she can't sing.
She
can sing. Now,
just because
a singer and a rapper.
See, I just sang. All right, so you know what I'm saying? I sang. I just sang. I just sang, right? So I just sang.
You can't sing.
She can sing a hook. She can sing a hook.
Yeah. So I just sang right. So does that qualify me as a good singer just because I sang that?
You're not.
Thank you. Well, first off, Adoration, you don't know if I can sing or not. You have not heard my vocals. Well, actually, you can hear my vocals on some of my songs. But me and Quez, we're choir. But Quez is more the singer than me. You know, so
I'm not in this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. We're not talking about me. We're talking about
over there. Quez, you singing? You singing, Quez?
Man, I don't sing no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he used to. He may have retired. You know what I'm saying?
I'm there too, man. I'm there.
Yeah, I'm a thug now. You know what I'm saying? Got time to be doing those singing, but yeah, I ain't singing in a long time.
Well, just because a person can sings or sing, does not qualify them as a good singer or say they can sing. So no, who can sing? Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill got pipes. Just because you sing a hook does not qualify you as a singer. Who else got some? Who else got some pipes?
What about Nate Dogg? Can Nate Dogg sing?
Yes, Nate Dogg can sing. He has a different way of singing, but he can sing.
Okay, just like Nicki Minaj, she got a different way of singing. She can sing.
Her voice is annoying. You got spunk, you got spunk, you got spunk, you got that. Come on, man.
That song.
Stop.
Oh no, man.
But you got that super bass, that other song with Game in it.
Oh no, this your pick. You should know these songs. You know what I'm saying? This is your number one.
You know, if we given a whole catalog, but I came from it from a perspective of somebody who has a solid catalog. Lauryn Hill got a solid catalog, but when you go down and you say solo albums, it's just kind of like it's hard to put them. Give them the number one spot, just like it's hard to give.
I kind of give you that because Lauren only put out that one solo album. But if we're talking about the ones that she put out with the Fugees, she got the first one with Fugees, and then she got The Score, then she got Miseducation, Lauryn Hill. But the Miseducation, I mean, it got 5 Grammys, whatever, 5 mics. You know who's actually dope right now is Doechii. Doechii to me reminds me of a Lauryn Hill.
She's dope. Yeah, she's dope. She's no. Don't she remind you of Nicki Minaj?
No,
she
more Nicki Minaj than Lauryn Hill.
She's a little bit of both, but Doechii can sing though. Doechii can actually sing, but the way she limits and she does her voice changes and stuff, I see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, she more Nicki. She more early Nicki with Young Money than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like all the female rappers kind of pay homage to Nicki in a way. The current
They got to.
It's kind of like a
Except for Cardi B. Cardi B throws shoes at her.
she does, but she still kind of has to. Okay, in terms of style with Cardi, she still. I mean, it's kind of the thing today. Like everybody kind of looks the same. No, but I like me some Cardi though. I like Cardi. She's hilarious.
Cardi nice.
Weird.
Cardi nice.
I like Cardi.
She's a good rapper. She's not an MC, but she's a good rapper. You know what I'm saying? She makes some catchy songs.
I like we're talking around. No, Cardi's hard. I like Cardi. She's funny. She's fun.
I like Lotto. I like Lotto right
No, I like Lotto too. I think Lotto's dope. But but truthfully, on some bar for bar stuff, ain't none of them fucking with Rhapsody. You know what I'm saying? Hands down.
I was waiting to come back to it.
I can respect it.
I was waiting.
I'm glad she finally got a Grammy.
How good everybody rap. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody out rapping Rhapsody.
Ain't nobody. You can tell she studied her craft. You know, she takes time to perfect her bars. I mean, she's really like lyrically, just male or female, one of the only few that could really go up with Kendrick. Bar for bar.
All right. So I'm gonna.
Let's set the world on fire, Big Clyde. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Already started with Nicki.
Don't get me wrong. I love Rhapsody rapping, and I've seen her from the like. She's been out for a minute, but she's finally created the recipe of making a good song.
Oh no! Whoa!
No! I mean, like, no! Let me take that back, please. Let me retract.
Okay, you retract. You're allowed to. You're allowed to retract.
Shit out of Clyde this week. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mean like. Okay, so I don't mean like that. Not to say that her music is bad, but she's able to reach more because she's not just focused on lyrics. Like now she's focused on production. Like she's given a little bit more. That's how she got the Grammy.
You know what? I'm gonna have to cut you off on that one because I don't necessarily think it's her song. Her songs have never been a problem. Never. Because especially when she got her shine on To Pimp a Butterfly, which is Kendrick's album, which kind of put her in a different atmosphere, which made me go pay attention to her. Like her Nina album was fire, and it should have won Grammys, it just didn't. The difference between that album and this album now is that she has better marketing, better promotion, and she has a team behind her. So Rock Nation, you know, Jay-Z's making sure she gets the rollout. They're putting her with the Erykah Badu's. That 3 a.m. song is hard. And then, you know, her whole project is just hard, you know, but she could spit better than some of these dudes. A lot of these dudes, half these dudes, 75% of these dudes. Rhapsody is that girl. For me,
tell you why Rhapsody couldn't get no shine until now. You know what I'm saying? Is because lyrics hadn't been important for the past 10 years.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We had you know, Nicki and Megan Thee Stallion coochie bumping on stages and pussy popping everywhere. So nobody concerned with none of that intellectual women speak, you know what I mean? Deep storytelling, real thought-provoking music, you know what I'm saying? That backpack rap. Because, you know, she'd probably be considered a backpack rapper sort of style.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah. You know, wasn't nobody really checking for that because everybody was popping mollies and turning up and twerking on tables and shit. So, you know what I mean? I think that was the biggest reason she had to wait. You know what I mean? But when she drop fire. You just got to be checking for it.
Like Third said, like now she's able to be with, you know what I mean, Erykah Badu's and stuff like that.
Shout out to Rock Nation. Rock Nation is literally what's going to make or break an artist. It's literally your promotion and marketing. You know what I'm saying? So just like this, that's how you see with the Clipse. You know what I'm saying? Like the Clipse, if they would have stayed with Def Jam. Oh, hold on, I got to mute somebody because it's bleeding into the show. I think it might be you, Clyde. Hold on one sec. Might check. All right, I'll unmute you when you speak again. Like the difference between the Clipse and their last album is that, hey, now you got Rock Nation. Rock Nation got money to sit up there and to roll out. So now you're seeing them on
different interviews, different podcasts. You're seeing videos. The rollout was complete legit. Same thing with Rhapsody. You know, she had a different rollout, and she actually had a commercial song with Erykah Badu, which was still lyrically enough to suffice with the MCs of the world, but still commercial enough to sit there and to get that radio play, or to get that bedroom play, or to get that play amongst the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a sexy song. And you can't go wrong with Queen Erykah Badu, which another person who can actually sing, she can actually sing, not just, hold a note, saying, and rap, because she was actually an MC before she was a singer. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll mute your mic now.
Come, what do you hear? What do you hear? You hear
it
something?
Was just when I talk, it bleeds into the show. It's like kind of like a after
just
effect.
a little staticky. It
yeah,
happens.
but it's good now.
Bet. But come on, like, okay, yeah, she could rap, but I mean, is she making rap albums?
She's going to with Mad Lib.
But we can't put her in no top 5.
No, I didn't. I'm not putting in no top 5, but I'm
Okay.
saying when we're talking about females who can sing and rap, I'm not just talking about hum diddy hum. No, I'm singing. No, she can actually sing. So you know what I'm saying. So and then the stuff that she does do with Mad Lib and the stuff that she does with Common. Matter of fact, remember she was running with MCs. So you know what I'm saying. So the girls go.
Andre 3s and she done went through some of the greats.
Andre 3 Stacks.
She,
you know what I'm saying?
She done ran through some of the greats. You know what I'm saying?
Andre 3 Stacks. You know what I'm saying? Common, J Electronica, the DOC, all prolific writers. You know what I'm saying?
She done changed. Hey, she done changed them, man, dog.
Yeah, she out here collecting souls like Infinity Stones, man. You know what I'm saying?
I guess she can do that. You know what I mean?
You get some of Erykah B, you know what I'm saying? You lose your rap skills, you know what I'm saying? She just consumes it.
Just saying, man. If you ever see her in person, it's a rap. That girl is beautiful in person. You know what I'm saying? It's the eyes. It's literally the eyes.
How'd you like the album? What? It was Electric Common right after he broke up with
Electric Circus.
Yeah, Electric Circus. How'd you like that?
It was cool. It had the song with it had some songs. I bumped that album. Yeah. For me, I'm a hip hop dude, so it was different. But I liked it when he hooked up with Kanye. I like he had like a 3-album run with Kanye, and he dropped some classics like B.
B's my favorite Common album.
Yep.
B's my favorite.
I'm telling you.
I can see that.
Yeah. Well,
I can
so
see
Quez, real quick, we got other topics. We spent too much time on this one though. Right. So I need your top 5, bro. Your top 5.
Oh man, I already told you. Rhapsody #1. I'm going with Lady of Rage. She probably my 3, but you know what I'm saying. Rhapsody. I'm gonna go Rhapsody. I'm gonna go. MC Light. Then Lady of Rage. Then I'm going to go with The Brat. And then I'm going to go with Missy Elliott as my 5.
All right. So we all get it. Missy Elliott, y'all totally forgot. She's dope too. She's innovative. All right. So everybody gets an honorable 6. So Clyde, who's your 6? Adoration, who's your 6?
I'm going to give Young Ma. I'm going to give Young Ma my 6.
Young Ma? Cool.
I could do it. Young and May. Young and May is dope. All right, Adoration. Who's yours? Who's your 6?
That's a little rough, but maybe Lola Brooke.
Who?
Lola Brooke. That's what I mean. Y'all need to know the current reference like that.
Yeah, we old. Sorry.
Well, I know a lot of them. I never heard of her. I'll look her up on Google. We'll see what's cracking. Go ahead, Clyde. You know you mic.
I never heard of her, so you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but I'll check her out.
That's what I realized. Like,
on your behalf. On your behalf.
If she trash, you're gonna hear my mouth. Go ahead.
I'm literally listening on my phone to some of the rappers y'all talking about, and I'm just like, what? But it's a generational divide. We don't the style, the music style.
Now we're about to get into something
That's
completely
why I love
different.
what the Queen said when she was like, "Look, I'm giving people their flowers for their generation." Because to me, respectfully, Missy Elliott is an icon to me, but I don't like her rap style at all. It's very like
damn.
Me either. I don't.
It's to me. It's very like I feel like this is what happens, right? There's a basic, and then stuff gets built on top of that, and then the style just gets different. Like nowadays, you got to be harder, you got to be faster, you got to be colder. And I think back in the day, they're like tada kata kata.
Well, that's the thing.
Do
like,
you want to play with my yo-yo? So, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
But you gotta remember though.
No,
don't do Missy like that, because you gotta remember in these time frames who they was who was rapping with them.
But that's what I'm saying though. The Queen mentioned that. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving respect.
Like during these time frames,
generational divide. It's not my style.
No, understood.
I'm looking at your cadence. I'm looking at your delivery. I'm looking at your voice. Some people have the voice to rap. That's just me. Okay. And people like
she was real bubble gum. She was real bubble gum.
Okay. So I'm gonna give my 3 cents. No, I'm not. But I'm gonna give you something to think about, something to ponder. I'm gonna give you some chat, some fat to chew. All right. So I know I hate to sound old. Once upon a time, in the late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s, you know what I'm saying, early 2000s, you had to be unique, for lack of better words. You had something to stand out, because the reason why you, youngster, think that, hey, Missy Elliott is whack, or maybe even Clyde, is because you're programmed to think that a certain way of rap is significant, especially if you're talking about the Nicki Minaj's and switching up and she sounds like she got multiple personality disorders. Where do you think she learned it from?
Missy.
Thank you.
But
because the thing is with Missy had to set herself apart and make herself unique, because she can't come in talking because she's just going to be another female rapper. So therefore, if you get with a Timberland and you come with something unique, because to be honest with you, I didn't like her first album. Beep, who got the keys to the Jeep? But it was so different. I wasn't there yet until I became an MC, and I'm like, yo, she's innovative. She's different. You know what I'm saying? And you go back and listen to her album, The Real World, where she was actually spitting on there. She's a bitch. That song, She's a Bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where some of these people, like Nicki Minaj and some of these Lottos, and what they're getting their style from, is they're getting it from Missy Birthday.
Building on top of other people's stuff. I'm not saying that she's bad. I'm saying that she's a different generation. So when we hear some of her stuff, we might be like, oh, that's basic. Level A, but she created that basic, but then people built on top of that basic. And I'm just saying that because my ears are riddled with Missy Elliott 2.0, it's hard when I go listen to some of these. Like when
I can understand that.
I'm just like,
I can understand
why are
that.
they not coming for me?
So with you, adoration, because I know you, I'm gonna say it like this: you're a person who likes lyrics. Go back and listen to the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. That's one to study.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
She's the Real World Missy Elliott. You know, when she's up here rapping with like Method Man and Redman, she's actually holding her own, even with Luda. Go back and listen to that. Lil Kim, hardcore. You know what I'm saying? None of that pop gum. Hardcore and Naked Truth. Those are Lil Kim's 2 hardest albums.
Hardcore, okay.
But hardcore is what laid the blueprint for the Nicki Minaj's. Nicki Minaj came in literally stealing Lil Kim's style and then tried to diss her. And that's why people got turned off by Nicki, because like, we've seen this before. But go back and study that hardcore album. Lil Kim can literally hold her own against dudes. And then go back and listen to, I'll give you one song. Go back and listen to Foxy Brown, I Shot You remix. When she's with Fat Joe, LL Cool J, Prodigy of Mobb Deep, Keith Murray. You know, where she completely like bodies like everybody on that track. And she almost bodied Jay-Z on Ain't No Nigga. Ain't no like the one I got. Foxy Brown's study those.
What's
then come back and holler at me.
It was dark skin Foxy.
But what's so rough about that? Okay, I'm an 80s baby. I ain't no 90s baby. Now, hey, you can get on a feature and you can do your stuff. But when you talking about an album holding your own, standing your own ground,
yeah, be your own rapper.
You're right.
That's different.
Well, Foxy don't really have no classic albums. But she can spit.
She's a feature rapper.
Yeah. She's a feature rapper. Just like Little John is a feature rapper.
I wouldn't even call him a rapper. I would call him he was the blueprint for DJ Khaled.
Yes, he was.
Niggas yelling on tracks. With no real
DJ Khaled is his. I would hate to. I can't put Lil Jon and DJ Khaled in the same because DJ Khaled is he's a thief.
He stole Lil Jon. That's what I'm saying.
But all right.
He stole Lil Jon. That's what he
stole
did.
Everything. He still
commercialized Lil Jon. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't take Lil Jon because he looked like the creature. You know what I'm saying? He was out here. He took them glasses off, man. He looked like the creature of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, yo. We gonna go ahead and get to another one, yo. But I gotta give a shout out. I gotta give a shout out to some women MCs who inspired me. And those are my cousins, JJ Fad. You know what I'm saying? First female rap group to be nominated for a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? They were in the first hip hop Grammy along with DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince and Salt and Pepper and them. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, hey. They're from the hometown. They're my blood. You know what I'm saying? So that was something that gave me my swag earlier on in my career. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out here was trying to, you know, rock the biker shorts and trying to beatbox. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my cousin Baby D.
Yeah. But shout out to the man. Influential on the West Coast. You know
shout out.
Definitely.
Didn't they go to Ike?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's another
Mob.
Yeah, and they got a street named after him out in Rialto. You know what I'm saying? So every time I make sure I pass by, like, yo, that's my family right there.
That's
you know
home,
what I'm saying?
Man.
Like,
that's home, man. Born and raised in Rialto, man.
Yup. All right, y'all. We done talked a lot. We can talk definitely a lot about music and stuff like that. So one more time, we're gonna show some love to Melvis since they got me hungry and shit.
Best Soul Food Kitchen is back. Out with their $10 plates. You haven't lived until you tried Melba's Soul Food Kitchen chicken. Then bite into 5 pieces of fresh hot, juicy chicken that's just bursting with flavor.
What's chicken? Too much. Ain't never too much.
That's Melba's Soul Food Kitchen. You can never have too much chicken.
All right, so
what time they close, man? Man,
I think Monday through Friday 5 to 8. And then on weekends, 11 to 6.
Yeah.
How they gonna close so early?
Well, because they're still building. He has a vision for the actual place location, but you know, saying he's like, hey, let me get a jump start. It's the summer. Let me feed these people. And I'm telling you, so people have been coming in and really just supporting. So he runs out of food really quick, especially when you're giving like your food a plates away for like $10. You know what I'm saying? Like those are crackhead prices. You know.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
No, not right now. You know, right now we're on the show. You know what I'm saying? We're fully dedicated to the Drop Your 3 Cent. This is what we do. You know, we'll probably go check it out later, but this is what we're here doing. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody who's rocking with us right now. We love you. Thank you for the support. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing this onto your page. All right, so the next topic that we got 2 more. You know, I want to kind of keep it in the same vein, but I feel like we might go on and we not get to the other topic. But the other topic that we got is not having kids a deal breaker in a relationship.
I like
you know what I'm saying. And then also too, we have the Clipse. The Clipse has dropped their album "Let God Sort Them Out." Like I said, that's fire. When they give a quick review, give them their flowers. If we're talking about MCs and people who can spit, you know what I'm saying. So. You know what I mean? So,
hell of a title.
Hell of a man. Okay, real quick. We'll do that.
No, do the other topic and then
do the other one. Do the because I want to give them another.
Because that Kendrick verse on the album, and then Tyler, I'm not really a Tyler fan, but Tyler was spitting on that album. I remember his verse like 5, 6 times. 5-10 times. Yeah,
Tyler Smith.
It's the gimmicks for me. You know what I mean? He's dope, but it's the gimmicks. But when he pops out, he pops out. Yeah. And on this one, he almost murdered the Clipse. I rewind that verse 12 times. 12 times.
Tyler Rupp, he up there, right? Tyler Rupp.
Yeah, Tyler hard. All right, but back to the other subject. All right, so shout out to Jess. You know, right now she has a cake ordered. You know what I mean? So she's baking cakes. You know what I'm saying? Doing cupcakes and cakes and all that. What she does. Jess got cakes. Sugar Express by Jess. You know what I'm saying? She up in the mess. You know what I'm saying? She's doing her best. You know what I mean?
That's dope. That's dope.
So, but she's the one that brought it up. I guess there was a topic where I guess Megan Good's ex-husband was talking about he's ready to have kids with his new wife, and she said, well, you know, I think that might be the reason that, you know, they broke up. What if she didn't want kids and he did? And so that should be a topic for your show. So I'm like, okay, so how are we going to spin it? And I thought about it. Is it a deal breaker if you want kids in a relationship and your partner doesn't? So what are your thoughts and what are your views? Well, somebody please take it off first.
I can go. I mean, I think personally, if you want kids and your partner doesn't, I think that's a big enough reason to deal break. I do not think that, and even if you love the person, I'm not saying don't be with who you love, but I am saying that I don't think that that's something you should sacrifice, because I think there are some things you sacrifice, or you know what I mean, you can like, oh, okay, that's not a big deal, something. But I think something that big, most people, and I always say this to people who don't want kids, most people do want kids. But there are some people who don't, and quite a lot of people actually. And I really would because kids are a big thing. Kids are like, if you don't want kids, they can be the worst thing that ever happened to you.
Damn.
Wow. But if you do want kids, right? Okay, because I keep freezing up. I keep seeing y'all freeze. I'm like, my internet, man.
No, you're good. You're good over here.
Okay, guys. Kids are like, if you don't want kids, they can be your worst nightmare. Like, they can be hell for the rest of your life. But if you do want kids, you can't really live a life not having them. It's like you'll be sitting there in the corner for the rest of your life like, where are my kids? And so I don't think that that's something you should negotiate personally. I think how many kids and how you want to raise your kids, where your kids going to go to school, y'all can argue about that for the rest of your life, because you're going to be arguing about that anyway. And then once you try, you probably be like, oh, I want to change my mind. So that's different. But actually having kids, I don't think you should negotiate with that. I would never negotiate with that. I think it's a bad idea. For both parties.
Right.
For both parties.
Clyde, what are your 3 cents? Oh, we got a
so,
there you go.
Oh no, that's fine, man. No problem. Honestly, it depends. It really depends. It really depends on what age y'all at. Because I mean, at the same time, he may not see that vision, or she may not see that vision. But after, y'all two pouring into each other, y'all might come to a realization like, yeah, I want a family. You know what I mean? But what
if the other person doesn't?
Well, I mean, you should put a time period on it, and hopefully y'all have that conversation before he's shooting up the club. You know what I mean?
Dangerous.
Like, it's but at the same time, it's kind of like, just because he can't see it, you know what I mean? You might come into his life and then change his whole perspective. Like, I really didn't think about no family, because he just been focused on his life. You feel me? And I think the reason it's the reason. It's the reason. If he says, "Oh, I don't want to have kids just because my dad wasn't a good dad," or I don't think I'll be a good dad, or whatever the case may be, I feel like the reason plays a good part. Like, if he says, "No, I don't have any desire of having kids. I don't want this. I don't want that." That's an early conversation that needs to be had before y'all. Early. You know what I mean?
You start dating, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Go out on a date.
There's a lot of, but see, that's a problem. A lot of people having this conversation, when she got the pregnancy test, or when they fall in love. You feel me? And now she don't want to let go, or he don't want to let go, and it's just like, damn, what do we do? I'm in love with you, so You know, I want kids. So what you gonna do? It's a tough one, but that's a conversation you should definitely have early.
All right. Real quick, and also this is a show where we definitely engage with the crowd. So thank you for those on Facebook who are commenting. Thank you for YouTube. I see your wife is lighting up the YouTube. She says it can definitely be a deal breaker for me. She also says people change their minds sometimes. They don't know they want children because they've had traumatic childhood or upbringing, so they don't see it being a positive thing. Who wants anything that has ever affected you negatively? Yeah, and that's true.
Right.
That's true. Queen and the Quest, what are your thoughts?
Well, I have a bunch of kids, but
wow.
But I will say this: it was never that I didn't want to have kids, but I didn't see myself having children because I was like, nah, I'm too focused on my goals. I'm this, I'm that. I don't want kids. Right. It was just me and my brother. Well, my brother and I. Then I do have like 3 stepbrothers. So I was always the only girl. I grew up with all boys, and I wasn't tripping off kids. I really acted like the boy in most of my relationships. Not this one, right? But I was like,
Dwight Howard.
No, I'm just saying, like I just ran across a bunch of lame dudes that
don't do me, Phil.
Yeah, I ran across lame dudes that solidified my agreement. Like, yeah, I'm not having no kids.
Yeah, right. I hear that though. Don't have the kids with the wrong person. That's for sure.
You have to be careful.
That part. You better be picky in these streets.
Most definitely. And I think to Adoration and Clyde point, it depends on what stage of life you in. Like I can understand someone at Adoration age being like, nah, I'm cool on kids right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got stuff to figure out.
30?
Facts.
No, but I'm being real. Like if I would have did it the way I would have thought about it, I probably would have waited till 30 to have kids.
I hear that.
It would have been a more productive process for me. You know what I mean? Just realistically speaking. You know what I mean? In your 20s, you still trying to figure out life. You grown, but you ain't really grown. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of variables that come into life in your 20s, like job structures and education, and you still trying to, grow through different companies and growing pains or whatever the case may be. And I would assume that it's the same on both sides. Like, women are still going through those changes and doing those certain things. But if you like 40 and you still undecided on whether or not you're gonna have kids, you probably just not a good
don't want kids.
Maker.
It's okay.
So you know what I'm saying?
Well, adopt.
Yeah, no, you don't have. I think the thing is, people, there's so much stigma around not wanting kids, and you don't have to have kids. Like I know so many people, especially over here in Thailand. Y'all know we got these old passport bros. They got kids at home. They're not even taken care of. Like they don't even dance. Been seeing these kids in years. So it's like you never wanted kids. Just be honest. You never wanted kids. Just don't have kids.
We're looking at it from a negative standpoint, and I'm gonna give you a different perspective of how to look at it. Like yesterday, I had to go for a checkup at my doctor. You know what I'm saying? And he brought something to me that was like it's like a light bulb that clicked. For us dudes, a lot of us want to have something to carry on our legacy. And especially since even on this very show, we learned about DNA, saying the Y chromosome that's passed down from father to son, saying it's literally only subjected to father to son, saying. And so you're carrying on the legacy of men who come in your family like we're 5,000 something years, saying. And so once you're gone, you're going to have something, a piece of them to carry on and to live and to last long. And the one thing that he put in perspective to me was, I was saying like, man, my bones are really aching. I went playing basketball on sore. He said, when you're at 25, saying you're kind of at your peak, you're feeling good, where you can work out and all this other stuff. But when you hit 40, that's when everything really starts to shut down. Saying all these diseases that may carry on from genetics or whatever may pop up. That's how diabetes or cancer or different things pop up. You know what I'm saying? When 40, your body starts to really kind of decline. And then eventually, of course, you're out of here. So at that point, you know, for me personally, I think I regret not. I kind of played it safe, kind of like what Queen was talking about, where you know you're kind of focused and you're driven and you're doing this, but because of the negativity I had on mine, I didn't want to just bring no kid into the world that have 5 different, you know, situations going on, or I wanted all my kids to be in one. So I wanted to make sure I found the right one. But then, you know, stuff happens, divorce happens, kids die, you know what I'm saying? And then so you wait, and then when you look up, now it's like, damn, you're older. Do you really have the energy to be chasing around these kids? You do this and you do that. You know, you're on a time.
I can tell you, no, you don't. You don't have the energy to do that.
Hey,
and
look,
especially
for
you women, it's sad to say, but a lot of you women are on time clocks. You know what I'm saying? Where your body, you really can't produce to have kids no more. So it's one of those things where it's just like, I get where if a guy's coming in and he's thinking about, yes, I want to have kids, and the girl says no, how that could be a deal breaker. Or if a woman wants kids and a guy says no, I can see that as how it could be a deal breaker.
Right. And I think ultimately it's a lot of people, when they have that type of conversation or they make a decision and say no, it's deeper than that. Maybe they do need counseling, like, well, you know, that was mentioned before. Or they may just not want to be a baby mama. You didn't even come out saying, are we going to get married? You came out saying,
exactly.
are we gonna have kids?
Very true.
You know, that's also something else.
I'll do that.
You want to know about the longevity in your partner, because again, when you grow up and you start thinking, that's very important. You don't want to just be out here, oh, he's cute, I want to have a baby by him. He has green eyes. But people do that. People really have things to do, like, oh, he has good hair. Or he's,
but then a lot of times too,
oh, my baby's gonna be mixed, dumb stuff like that. Your baby crazy.
That's one thing you gotta watch out for in these streets. People be getting with black people for babies.
Well, I was about to say,
I'm trying to tell y'all,
like
this is the camera. I'm just saying,
the camera up here. You know what I'm saying? The camera is not right here.
And you gotta know. And you gotta know what comes with that. You need to know what comes with that woman getting pregnant, dog.
You do.
All of that.
Hey,
I'm telling you, having a kid after 40 is not suggested.
I mean, no, but I will say this though, and to me it's a praise report. I don't know about how it is because I know different generations, but and I think over the last 5 years they've had, I think it's only from last year and this year. We finally have records where more 40-year-old women are having kids than teenagers. And to me, that's
for sure.
Report. I don't know about that, but to me,
I don't know. I just had one. Yeah,
that's great because this teen
pregnancy
thing was not to me. It was not okay.
It's a high, but it leaves like statistically, it leaves a high rate for geriatric pregnancies. It leaves a high rate for postpartum. All these things that play in the account, you need to know, bro. If you want to have a baby, this comes along with that.
You definitely gotta consider the factors.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I'll put a personal note. You know, me personally, I want another child. I have one. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, he passed, and literally, it took me a while to kind of even fathom thinking about, you know, being with somebody and having another one. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely, like, you know, for me, I definitely want to see a part of me. You know what I'm saying? I love my nephews, I love my nieces. You know what I'm saying? But it was something that I definitely dreamt of being, was a father. And I want to see what traits, what personality is this kid going to be like me? You want to see that. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I'm a little selfish, you know what I'm saying? And I just hit 40, you know what I'm saying? But I still want children. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know even if my partner disagreed or didn't want one, you know what I'm saying? If as much as I would love that person, then maybe I would probably have to walk, especially if it's something I want, because we as men, we're blessed enough and fortunate enough to still have children up until we very well die. But you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm still at that age where I'm young enough to enjoy them, you know what I'm saying, and to still have them. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but like Clyde says, you got to be real with yourself.
and be honest and know that these are the factors that come along with this. So you have to be man enough and willing enough, prepared enough to sit there and to accept that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's the real
and another factor play too. Like, you know, damn, what if your partner don't want to have one? And but you got your person.
Yeah, but I think that though,
you got your person.
That's the part. So two pick. We're gonna come back to that because I found the clip from the Queen's homegirl talking about this very thing. You know what I'm saying? So but I gotta read your wife's in here lighting up the comments. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Salute. So she back it up a little bit. She said, "Facts, that's so true." DY3 Quiz. She was agreeing with you when you were spewing your church. And she says, "Now don't get me wrong. I'm definitely not judging anyone who doesn't want to have children, but I respect someone who knows they don't want to have children and they don't want someone who's either up in the air about it. They won't give the child the TLC they need. The child deserves. Parents want them." Finding the right person does matter, but time waits for no one. I believe in being present with every choice and decision in life because you only have one life, and unfortunately, between a man and a woman, there is a time clock. I think she's talking about, as far as with women in their bodies. And she says, I agree with you. You need to be as most mentally, physically, spiritually prepared for children because being selfish is no longer an option. That's crazy people will get someone based off of. How you treat your babies will turn out, or how their babies turn out. Mm-hmm. She's like, nothing's coming.
The 40-year-old babies.
Yeah, she was saying like because she was answering back when I was saying how people will say, "Oh, I want my baby by them because it'll be mixed or it'll look like."
Yep.
So, which is also not a good idea. And go ahead and answer her question, right? And to answer her question about if we think that women waited too long to have a baby in their geriatric age, I'd say no. It really depends on the woman. Like, look at Ashanti; she just had a baby. That's a geriatric pregnancy. Anything over 35 is considered a geriatric.
But they also said too, though, there's a study that shows that
and the factor that this is Ashanti, so she has money to to go into her health care and to everything and to factor in. You know what I'm saying? So and there is that, but it's definitely a possibility. And like I said, the one thing that I could tell you, even within my own child's death, I can tell you, God has the last word. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So what's meant for you will be. And that's how God will let it be. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So we can go in there thinking like, oh, my child's going to have all these problems. You don't know. God can sit there bless you with a perfectly healthy child. If you walk in with that mind state of, oh, I'm afraid, then this is what is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You got to really just trust in God.
Listen, my mom had her last baby at 43. Every single baby was perfect. And she had 9.
She's Louise.
She
new population. That's a her population. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying though, but they literally there's a study that shows though that ladies who have babies later, their bodies remain healthier and they live longer. So I think there's a lot of stuff that was more so about our culture. And remember, we're in respectfully white man's land, and they like them young. So we got to be real. And also, let me say this, black women, listen to me. A black lady. She was 68, living her life, being with her man. She got pregnant and had a baby. So black ladies,
adoration. Would you say they like them young? Huh?
They like them young.
Say Drake. I hear you like them young.
Listen,
like them young, huh?
They not the same. They not like us, okay? So I'm just saying.
Right.
Wait, real quick. One more.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, dang, there's a few more. Your wife is in there lighting up. She said, exactly. Men can have children for eternity while women have a time clock. Most time, and sometimes women meet women who are sterile, but they're in love with the man and have to adopt. We're going to talk about that. Exactly. After 35, and yet women are still having children after 40. So I wonder if it's just society putting it in our heads, or is there really a time clock that makes you think right?
It's different races, okay? We are not.
I didn't want to say that out loud.
I'm sorry, but I'm saying this in all honesty. Like I said, my mom had she's talking about, should I have another? My mom was in her late 50s talking about, should I do one more before?
Your mom's in her late 50s?
My mom looks younger than me. She's black, okay?
Yeah, don't cry.
I see her mama. Her mom look good for her age because I never know.
You would never know. So that's the thing. That's why I said that's why I said to Black women, be careful, because if you enjoying your life and you're not worrying about birth control no more because you already, your oldest lady was 68. Black American woman had a whole baby. 68.
Black women get
That's
that
what I was
special
gonna say.
glow.
When I was
That
having my
40
last baby,
that 40-year-old glow.
there was a lady there, 57.
Mm-hmm.
It was her old baby.
I'm
And
telling
I'm up here,
y'all,
and I'm saying like, dang, I'm so old. And she was like, girl, I'm 50. So she was like, my oldest child is 35. I'm like,
I'm telling you, and more women have kids. We just don't. It's cultural to be like, no, I'm done. But if Black ladies was really doing it, they be popping out babies like Sarah. I mean, let's just be honest.
True.
Sarah had a baby
All
at
right.
99.
So Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, which is the Queen's homegirl over here, there's a video, and I just wanted to see your guys' thoughts on what she's saying and see if you guys agree.
Let me ask you this. Are you okay with a man who already has children? No. Okay. Why not?
Deal breaker.
Deal breaker for you? Why
because
not?
I want my own family.
And you feel like you cannot have that with a man who already has children.
That is a form of polyamory.
Really? Explain that, please.
Okay. Polyamory doesn't have to do with us all living in a household together and we're all doing the do. Polyamory is outside relationships that I'm okay with. So if I'm in a relationship with Paul, I have to be okay with him having a relationship with the mothers of his children.
Yeah.
I would hope he does,
Yeah.
Right? So although he's not sleeping with them, or we would want to think he's not, let's just take him as being a good man. He's just co-parenting and doing it the right way. Well, when Christmas or holidays come around, or a birthday party or a wedding or graduation, Paul has every right to spend time with his kids. And if the mother is there, I mean, they procreated together. It's not a crime for her to be in the same room as him. That's what co-parenting is, healthy co-parenting is. If I agree to that, I am now, or I should be attempting to be healthy with these women, right? If I'm going to love him, I love Paul's kids. So now I'm in a polyamory relationship that I'm agreeing to be in, because although you're not sleeping with this woman, we all are a family.
Real quick. You need 3 cents.
She need to stay single. She don't need no man.
so that's her, but that's her preference. Everyone is entitled to their own preferences. And I will say this, just knowing her, when she put out there that she did not want to date any guy that doesn't have children, and exactly what she wanted for men, those are the kind of men that she's been dating. She's been dating men with no children. She's been, if that's that's one thing about it. You have to know what you prefer.
Absolutely.
If you're not okay with that, and then you stand on that, and that's exactly what she did. She's not okay with that, so she stands on that.
But it's a fantasy.
And that's her own. That's her prerogative.
It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. It's these criterias that she expects at her age that make things.
But that's the thing, though. There's so many. The thing.
Unrealistic.
There's so many people that are like that, and this is why I tell people, be honest with what you want, because she can sit there and be dating a guy who has kids and not want that. And there's so many guys that are over 40 that don't have kids, that probably don't even want kids, or do want kids and didn't start yet. So I more so say, in my opinion, niche down. Be honest with yourself. If that's what you want, that's what you want. I don't think now the whole what she said though, the polyamory, I think that people try and go too deep these days, and they always want to try to teach something.
Yeah,
I think that's just not true. What she said. I mean, it's just by definition, it's not true. Because
I can tell off top.
Polyamory is a romantic relationship, okay? And we know, like she said, now the cheating part, you definitely do have a higher probably whatever for that. But to be honest, not really. People be cheating for no reason these days. So, yeah, I think that's the problem when people are always trying to go into depth. Just state your preference. What you want, what you want. If that's what you want, go about. Now you don't have to trash people.
Quez Queen, we got like 7 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to drop the 3 cents.
That's all I want to say, man. Like trying to label it something is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's where you lost me. Like if that is your preference, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's understandable. You're young. Well, you're younger, wealthy. Yeah, you got the cards in your table. You get to make whatever decisions you want to. You ain't out here begging to be picked up or you know what I'm saying, none of that. So I can understand that. But to label
or being in a secret relationship, not being claimed.
Hey man, listen, but to label it something and say the rest of us have to agree with that because you know what I mean, you just said that's what it is. That I don't agree with that.
Yeah, no.
That's just me. There's plenty of blended families out here doing amazing things.
Yeah.
That aren't polyamorous. You know what I'm saying?
That's the type of woman you run away from.
Unless you're that kind of man, though, Clyde. There's a lot of guys who
Run away. Please, young man.
She's making sense. I get what she's trying to say. She's making sense.
Polyamory?
Yeah, no. That was too much. That was extreme. That was extreme.
She called it.
He's extreme.
Right.
He's extreme.
Yeah, she was Stretch Armstrong with that one. You know, she was stretching a little bit.
Really,
it's okay. You know,
expectations is high.
It's not. That's not true. Somebody who doesn't have kids is not high expectations. There's a lot of men over 40 who do not have kids, and they want somebody who also doesn't have kids. And
I wouldn't say a lot.
Like the pool is slim for guys.
There's some,
right?
It's slim for women too.
But you need to find out the reason. You need to find out the reason. You need to find out the reason why.
Yeah, but for some men,
you know what?
That's their reason too.
Hey, so Adoration, you clear out your schedule. Clyde, you clear out your schedule. We're going to put a 2-pick in this. We will bring this topic back next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask Pastor Braxton if he want to get on and he want to come speak because he liked that Father Days episode and he wanted to continue on. So I will see what he has to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to invite him and see, but we'll save this. All right now, let's dedicate the last 4 minutes to the clips.
Okay.
Before we run out of here, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because truthfully, they just only need 4 minutes for me to tell you that the album's fire. There's only maybe a song that I'm like, but the whole album, like I said, it stayed on repeat the whole time.
I'll go listen to that.
I'm gonna re-listen to it.
Fire.
I like to give my rating after the second turn.
Okay.
But it's good though. It's good.
Yeah, we're doing part 2. Yes, ma'am.
Part 2.
Part 2.
We all here and you the elephant in the room. Let's talk about that album. Talk about that song. I love it. You already know.
I love that. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I don't know what Clyde talking about. Just listen to No Malice real quick.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average.
Good album. Good album. It's a real good album. But I mean, I skipped a song or two, but it's a good album.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a song on there. I forget the name of the song. I think it has Pharrell singing on it or something like that. And I was like,
I like that. What do you mean?
Oh my god!
Like I said, I can't give you the name. There's a few where the one where him in the dream that was dope. There was one where I just I said, it's not bad. It's just like I said compared to the others.
Okay.
But
that's usually how an album works, man. You know
then you got to think about the evolution, like you said before. Time has passed.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I like Pharrell. Yeah, that took me back to early 2000s.
Real quick, go out, go cop it, buy it, stream it, make sure that it gets all the high numbers that it deserves. Clips, let God sort them out. I give them 5 flames. Third Degree gives them 5 flames. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely that dope. Make sure 5. You give them 5, Quiz?
Yeah, definitely 5 for me.
5. Adoration, do your homework.
I got to when I come back.
All right, bet. When we do it again, we'll have it.
5 to max?
Yeah, 5 flames. I give it 5 flames. 5 fire flames.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Bet.
I'll come back
next week.
All right. We will be. Yeah, another week. We'll be back next Friday. You know what I'm saying? Same bat channel, same black hands, same black time, same black people.
You know what I'm saying? So we
right,
thank y'all for tuning in. If you guys are on Facebook, share, YouTube, share. We'll see you next week. Thank you for all the love and support. We love you. Peace.